button.
The button was hit. Episode 93 of a Cigar Hustler Podcast.
What'd you have to look back?
I put on a board over there on the wall.
This is nice.
Actually, the free show last week, or not the free show, the Patreon show was episode 9.
And you said
I called it 8, but I called it 9 when I put it up.
Huh. And here you are.
And here we are. So every week I'll erase that and put a new one up.
In all your glory.
Gotta do what I gotta do, Mike.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of all the energy that just came up with, like, once
He's got to aim his mic towards his mouth.
Me?
Yeah.
You need to tilt this up just slightly so it tickles your lip.
Oh,
It's gonna tickle you.
So just there.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Straight in.
Nice.
All right, we have
Much
Matthew
better.
Hunt here with us
Hi.
because he took the trip with us.
And we're all wearing fine ash garb.
Fine Ash Cigars.
So we got hooked up there. That was pretty cool.
Well, we got something first we need to discuss from last week.
Yeah, I know. But what I think is awesome is the fact that you're wearing a shirt that you had no idea was
I
not
have
by
no idea
nature.
what it says. Nope, I'm very
It
old.
says fine ash by nature. I'll take that one.
I like that one.
Because you don't
'Cause
listen to
I
anything.
don't listen to anything.
Good.
Don't you have any Garth Brooks reference shirts or anything?
He was here. He was in Sanford.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Did you just say what's up to them?
No, I don't.
Oh, let's do that.
You missed them?
I have friends in low places, but not that low.
Okay, so
So first,
just got side streamed.
Garrett Walsley was on the show last week.
Yeah.
He quit right after he was on the show.
Yeah, so
So there is a
We're-
curse of
we're-
the podcast.
We're 2 for 2 when it comes to
We had
employees.
2
on
employees on the
podcast.
show, and 2 employees have quit.
And they both quit. So I don't know if we're gonna have any more employees on the show.
Can't. It's getting to be hard running the shop or the shop here.
Yeah, it's
with
not.
the employees that keep quitting.
It's not good.
It's not
It's
gonna
not
work.
good at all.
So,
Yeah.
should we talk about the trip? We'll talk about the trip.
Well, we have other shit to address first.
Yes, but I have that in a different order.
Okay.
I thought we talked about the trip first.
The other
Did you say
producer,
hello to Mr. Hunt?
Mr. Hunt. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, you look so happy.
God, I came into this
Life
shop
is good.
freaking so happy.
Yeah.
Didn't happen until we clicked that button to get this podcast going. That I got a smile out of this joint. So
Yeah.
glad to be
Keep
here.
the energy up. Gotta
I
do
know.
it.
Got to save it for the podcast.
Save it for the podcast.
I was telling people when I was out in LA. I was telling this story about how I was having a normal conversation with somebody, and Mike goes, "No. Save it for the podcast."
Don't tell us.
Is this how we do things now?
Yeah,
Like,
now
I can't-
we can't talk about
That's
it.
content. Save the content.
Yes. Did you go see B-Cut Everything?
Huh? No, I could never. Yeah.
What?
Never
Is that
answered.
English?
I got it. Because of Melrose.
Taz.
Jazz.
So you.
I can't even talk about this trip. What a great trip. So great to be on the road with Mike and Mike again.
So much fun.
I thought it was
Yeah.
good.
Like traveling with my children.
This trip was fantastic, and the reason why that was because we wasted 0 time. We went only to accounts that are cool, and we didn't get kicked in the dick at all, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of not getting kicked in the dick.
Yeah.
Big fan.
I'll have to add that on too. I enjoyed not being kicked.
Just so we're all in consensus.
I mean, we've all had that experience. You've all walked into a shop where it's just like, like,
there
where
you
you
go.
go? Like,
Just going back to the car. I was never here.
yeah, you know, curtains from 1970.
Brown
Do you have an
everything.
appointment, son?
Fucking-
Did you call first?
Fucking hating all of us. Why, you know, we just cut into their general hospital time and shit.
That's so poppers are.
It's like, what are you?
I'm about to watch my stories.
Can I help you? Yeah, hey, how are you? You know, I own some cigars. I got some cigars here to rep. Okay.
Sit down.
All right. I'm gonna
I'm
leave.
not smoking it now.
Oh, you can leave it by the register. Oh, no, I thought I would actually smoke up here with you.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, you're one of
Oh,
those.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
This is good.
So I'm gonna leave now.
yeah.
So yeah. So instead of doing any of that, we just went to our key accounts, which is awesome.
So,
Loved every minute of it.
Yes.
first place we went, are we going to name where?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Let's
we went
talk
to
about it.
Embargo Cigars.
Embargo.
Embargo.
Great spot.
I went David and Alchemy.
Yeah.
I like that I slid that in, and you were looking at me like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
so
was pretty funny.
Embargo. That was
Good
fun.
stuff.
I think I missed it. Where did we go for Embargo?
Well, then went to Fine Ash.
Yeah, we went to.
Oh, that was that first day.
Yeah, we got there
that's right.
late.
We just did the 2 that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Well, and then the traffic. that happened after embargo.
What happened was,
Oh my gosh, that's something I even put in my notes. I'm like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how one road to get anywhere and not making it through a single red light.
I think it's apparent. I think it's like there's this downtown area that they have, and we were smacked down.
Oh my gosh. Like,
we went through Old
the
Town,
worst.
which is 2 lanes, and
So we just watched the lights.
Oh my
change.
gosh.
And
This
we're
is
like,
nice.
like,
This is nice.
It's green. No one's moving, and it's green again.
we were in
and
separate
no one's
cars,
moving.
and we kept going. What, did you pass the Pete Seafood yet? No.
Well, I was in a great mood when we left embargo, and then by the time we got to finance, I was like, okay.
Hey, but you know what? Sam and Rosie, they rallied
Really,
hard.
they did. They rallied.
Super hospitable. Awesome.
Very nice up-class shop.
Yeah.
Well, and it's
Full
always
liquor.
always nice when you come in and they say like, it's like, I'm not necessarily super buddy, but then they
Right.
took me in, and I felt like I was part of the team, part of the whole
You get a
group.
great big old hug.
And yeah, big hug, and then invited to a little birthday celebration in the private
There you
room,
go,
and
yeah.
we had a state representative that gave us a song and dance.
Cesar Chavez.
Cesar
Chavez.
He didn't dance. He sang.
No, I was dancing.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
Oh, you were.
I was. That was the
I was
dancing.
dancing to see you were
Yeah.
behind me, so I didn't know.
I was.
Oh.
You didn't feel my hands on your shoulder?
Well, yeah, that's normal.
That's normal.
Just let that go.
Yeah, that was awesome. And that was
That was
I mean,
pretty
and the
fantastic.
shop is
And
gorgeous.
we went to dinner, and they invited us to stay at their house, and
I mean, you know.
they couldn't have been any nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. And
When I
then,
was-
you know, Rosie makes sure that you have to have a drink. If you're not having a drink, then and if your drink's watered down, you're getting another.
That ice melted. You knew
You're getting another drink. This is, you know.
But she did let in, she actually let us sign on the little secret about, she gives the people who don't want to necessarily be bothered constantly, get a styrofoam cup, so I can't see it.
Oh, that's right.
And then that way she knows that the ice is not watering down. And
So
that
he says,
she has a solid, they have a solid drink.
"Yeah, here, I'll leave you alone. You get this."
Make sure that freaking cup doesn't have water in it.
There you go. So I mean, yeah, they're pretty fucking cool people.
Yeah, great.
You know, and then they gave us outfits to wear. It's nice to see you outside of a suit. Look at
Yeah.
you. Yeah. It's like
I thought you might have it over your shirt.
I see the sun sometimes.
I figured you'd be wearing, you know, like at least a jacket over it.
No, I don't do that. I wouldn't, like, this is a nice shirt. I like this shirt.
It is a nice shirt. They fit
Next-
very well.
next
It's
level.
Very
well,
soft.
yeah.
Very nice.
I mean, my sleeves aren't as tight as Mike's, but
That's okay. You'll get there
one day. I don't even know if I can get there one day.
You hit puberty.
I believe in you.
One day I'll be really
I
tight.
will just, you have to shave and your voice.
It's all that cardio. It's all that Orange Theory
It is,
rowing.
Oh, it is. It's the rowing, the
It is.
Yeah,
It's the damn
it's
row.
not eating enough.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Just anorexia.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It's a serious thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how open they were to like answer questions, because you guys know I love a good question.
Yeah, you. Oh,
very
no,
much.
I didn't know that about you.
I love a good
It's
question.
so weird.
And it was awesome because I mean, Sam
Should we
wasn't
go to the
just-
video where he interviewed Cesar Chavez?
What?
State representative?
cut to
that right now?
Yeah, exactly. No, but it was just awesome just to get to know him, and I mean, such a cool story. Just going from, because even you had told me like, oh, he's one of the OG guys from Facebook, and kind of
Yeah.
went from a not so sure shop that was much smaller than what he's got now to taking the plunge and getting this great space. And
Yeah. I mean, he's done a great job on social media. You know, I mean, shit, we were in Tallahassee and we saw his t-shirts.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, that's impressive from at another shop. That means that, you know, he's put in the work. So, yeah, kudos to Sam and to Rosie. They're pretty badass.
Hey, Rosie, please stop trying to find that video for us. We believe you. You can stop sending
No, I'm not.
She's tried twice
I'm not
today on
convinced.
Facebook to send us the video of, what was his name?
R.
Kelly.
R. Kelly singing. She's still trying to find that and send it to us.
It keeps coming up like content
That's
unavailable.
my favorite thing ever. I promise, he was here. He was here.
We believe you. It's fine.
I mean, I saw
I'm
pictures.
skeptical. I don't
yeah, we
know.
saw.
Yeah.
She did put a photo up now, so.
Yeah, so it did happen.
And then we went back over the railroad tracks
Yeah.
to find our hotel, right? That was
Yeah.
nice. That was the first time we did the triple bunk situation.
Yeah, the triple
the
bunk.
triple bunk. That's right.
Triple bunker. Yeah. I had to find a hotel with a couch.
Second night, not as nice.
Not as nice?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was also Embassy Suites, but it
Another
was.
Embassy Suites, but extremely
shithole.
older Embassy Suites.
I'm just waiting on I'm waiting on the email to come in for the review because I'm like, we had no water pressure. The fucking curtains were a mess.
The curtain
shower.
rod was bent in the shower, so,
So it just
you stretch
slid
it
back.
out, it would slide to the middle. Stretch it back out, slide to the
We
middle.
didn't notice the camera in the corner. That's
No, is that what it was?
that has a good
Oh,
angle.
There was no TV. The TV didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah.
The one in the bedroom,
they
one of
had a
the.
big radio.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it and they give it a story time.
Right.
That was it. I'll tell you what though, the omelet guys in that place, they were not fucking around.
Really?
Oh my god, there were
Like,
a couple of machines.
You want a Western? Oh, no, I just want cheese. No, you want a Western? Oh, Jesus.
A couple of
Dude,
short order cooks with a big griddle.
Dude, they
Everything was
hammered out on
Really?
just
Just
bam,
boom,
bam,
boom, boom.
I was like, holy shit. Yeah, that was
really
Right.
serious.
Everything was
time.
fast.
That's how I was like, oh my
Everybody's
God.
ordering omelets, and I threw in 2 eggs over easy just to see if I could mess them up.
No,
Nope.
Western omelet. You should get Western.
There you go.
You know, it's just like,
Potatoes. You want potatoes? Everything comes with potatoes.
I don't know what they're paying them, but
Yeah.
it's not enough.
Not enough.
Wow.
Not enough.
He did adjust that tip jar a few times. We were waiting in line.
Yeah. I didn't see
Was it an adjustment or was it a jingle? He's like, Mike's like, man, it's fine how it is. What are you talking about, sir? I'm trying to get you. But it was nice I think it was fun to have all the different personalities on the road trip this time. I thought that
Oh
was-
yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun. You know, you got the best of Mike. I got the worst of Mike. He was a roller coaster of emotion a couple times. He was happy and then he was super angry. I'm like,
Oh,
what-
hold on.
what's
Can we
going
also
on?
talk about how upset you guys were that first morning that we went to Walgreens and there was no bang?
Oh.
You got something else and you're like, I'm just gonna throw it out the window. I don't like this one bit.
It's true.
No photos. Don't take my picture with it.
Get me baby wipes and bang.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
listen. You know, you gotta
do what you gotta do.
You gotta take care of the rental car.
There's priorities you have to have.
You have to eliminate the evidence. So, gotta be professional. No ash.
I get that.
Yeah.
That car was cleaner when we brought it back.
Oh my God! Yeah, they just drove in and said, "You know what? We're just gonna park it. It's fine.
This one's good.
Yeah,
Next.
this one's totally clean. Nothing happened in this car at all.
It smells so nice and
It's so
clean.
fresh.
Like baby wipes and Ozium.
Osium, baby. Osium works
This
wonders.
podcast is brought to you by.
So,
Osium and baby wipes.
so where we go the next day, Michael? Are we
next
moving on
day-
through the trip?
Moving on, we went to, where did we go first? We went to Big Sticks first.
We did. We saw Tobacco Jesus, Paul.
Oh, is he known as Tobacco Jesus?
He's known as Tobacco
Did you not
Jesus.
see?
I saw the long hair.
Well,
but
let's
I
say,
didn't see it.
oh no, I meant, did you see him walking on water?
Oh, no.
They didn't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
we didn't see him.
okay.
Like when we came in the door, he came down from the cross.
Smoking a cigar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll tell you what, we got some good shelf placement in that place.
Yeah. Well, and also great at answering questions as well. He's been in this game for a minute.
Yeah,
That was one thing.
longer than I've been alive.
I know. Well, I love that he directed that to you, not to me. I was like, that's because I've seen some stuff. I've been around the block.
I've been around a little bit
Yeah,
here, you know.
Yeah, that was that's a pretty badass store too.
It's
Huge.
Dude, we hit all the good shops.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was very, very cool.
Yeah.
And then you found out that you wanted to get a 4-foot bobblehead. I didn't know that was something that was missing
The punch.
at your house. I didn't know that it was.
Double punch.
The Devil Punch bobblehead. That's a great Halloween decoration.
Mhm.
If that were to arrive here, it would not be. It would be gone. It wouldn't stay in the shop. I would definitely use that for Halloween.
Well, he's got a new one on the way. Maybe you can cut a deal.
Maybe I
So Mike, you should just put it in the carry-on.
Just check it with another person.
I don't know. Maybe
You know what?
Maybe
At that
I press
airport?
Justin for it or something.
In the Arizona airport, I think we could have got through with the.
Oh man, what a great experience!
That is the best airport.
We had-
the greatest airport in the world.
We had no line. We walked right through. We talked with all the TSA people. It was
They're
amazing.
shooting his shit, cracking jokes with
Yeah,
him.
I was like,
There was
can we
no
just
way.
fly everybody from MCO TSA to come here and see how this operation is working? Because
The young lady made a comment about his muscles.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh, no, see,
yeah.
it could have been a complete garbage experience, and then that one thing, God, everybody in Arizona is so nice, so nice.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So no, the first guy said something to me. He's like, "Oh, you didn't work out today?" I was like, "Oh shit, okay." And then,
Oh, you went above.
and then as I'm getting scanned, I'm like, "My bag always gets stopped." She goes, "Do you have whey protein in there?" I'm like, "I do."
You can tell.
It's working.
You know, it's more like it's working.
It's working.
It's a little warm in here.
So, okay. So yeah, it was cool.
And then after Big Sticks,
Yeah, after Big Six,
Scallywag.
we went to go to
Scallywag. It was nice. A full shop as soon as we walked in. Wasn't it neat to see the-
Second
Yes.
most photographed landmark in Arizona.
Oh, that's. I mean, Mike is really.
I'm really upset we did not take a picture.
He's very excited about that picture, and he's upset that it didn't
We
happen.
didn't take a picture from the horse
Yeah,
shop.
because it's.
I was so close to. Well, I mean, it's not an us picture, but I did take
just
a
of
picture
you.
of. Well, no, I took a picture of us. About an FQ cigar with Scallywag.
I did
and
see
then,
that.
And I was like, why not just go over to the left a little bit? Like the second most photographed thing.
Right there.
That's a really nice sign. Big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan of the sign.
So, what was fun for me is my interjecting into the NFL discussion across from us.
I also thought that,
yeah,
talk about,
fight.
me too, I thought that there was going to be something about to go down.
You're like, who? What?
So, I mean, because look.
Cheaters. What'd you say about the Patriots?
No.
I will end you.
No, that's not how it went. Usually when somebody says they're cheaters, I'm like, yep, they suck. 6 rings.
Oh, see, that was the line.
So
6 rings.
So, but the guy was a Cowboys fan, and he's going, oh well, the Patriots have it easy because the AFC East is fucking weak, and there's no hard teams in the AFC East. And it's like, whoa, and like I'm not even part of this conversation.
Also, we're in a separate corner of the room.
Oh, yeah.
Let me paint the picture. First off, it feels like you're in a fight, like
get close to the mic,
like a fight night circle. See, I backed away because I'm a very loud person.
Yeah, you're very amped up.
The fight night circle situation where the room is just boarded with chairs.
Right.
We are in this corner.
Right.
Say where I'm at. 10 feet away are these gentlemen speaking about their NFL talk.
Yeah.
We're like over here having our own conversation. And across the vast room, Mike goes, shut it down.
This guy
that is not what's happening today.
First of all, he made it very adamant that he was a Cowboys fan, and then he shit all over the Patriots and the AFC East. So then I turned around and said, whoa, wait a second. You can't fucking say,
buddy.
You can't say that the AFC East is horrible. Didn't you just lose to the Jets 2 weeks ago? And he's like, duh. And the entire fucking place starts erupting laughing. Because obviously the guy, he's probably there every single day.
Yeah, runs his mouth about the Cowboys.
Yeah, which I'm totally fine with. You could say that. You could say your team's the best. I don't give a shit.
Mike's fine with it. You can tell he's fine with it.
Yeah, I'm not fine with anybody saying, well, the Patriots got it easy. Who did play? I was like, I don't know, fucking 8 NFL teams so far they've played and they beat. So, that counts for something.
Also, can we talk about that was the first shop I've ever been to that every TV had ladies golf going on?
That was nice.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Love the nice slow swings and everybody was kind of like, it was nice.
Oh, well, then why did you notice that?
Well, no, it was funny because one of my favorite things was walking into that humidor and the whole scallywags thing.
Right.
I was like, did you put these plugs in here? It sounds like a pirate ship in here. And he's like, no, it's just coincidence. And I was like, I hope he doesn't actually think that my dumbass was like, wait, am I on a ride? Is it Pirates of the Caribbean? Did you do this?
Yo.
Because
he's like, no. I was like, I know, Chris. I know that.
Now, but wait, I got to digress back to my argument. I did before we left.
Nope, we're never going to
Before we left, I did give him a cigar.
You did.
I said, hey, listen.
You did.
This is for
also,
you.
Also, you gave one to the Patriot fan.
So I went out. There was 3 people on that side. One was an employee. I said, this is for you because you work here. The guy in the middle is a Cowboys fan. I said, this is for you because you're a Cowboys fan. I was breaking your balls. And the guy at the end, they go, and this is because you're a champion.
Because you're a winner. Because you're a winner.
And we made our way out. And we made everybody laugh when we were leaving. And nobody died.
Yeah, nobody died.
But you see the other faces in the room like, where's my free cigar?
Yeah. Well, no. Did you notice how none of us actually looked back?
Yeah,
we walked face door. Okay. Not worrying about the other half of the room.
Hey, I wasn't gonna dole them out to everybody.
No, of course not.
Now, if any of those people spoke up and said some
Patriots, I love them.
Yeah, or teed back at the guy, the Cowboys fan who wanted to fucking chime in on the Pats.
What you should have done is thrown a couple just in the middle of the room as we left.
To the death, gentlemen. To the death.
Go for it.
Well, and so funny that another big topic of conversation that joint was the only and the new White Castle.
Oh yeah, that was a big deal.
Big deal apparently in Arizona.
4-hour wait.
4-hour wait. Why? And then I heard about the sack and pepper.
I don't even know what that is.
You didn't hear? Oh no. See, I'm big on the.
They talked about that at Owlier too.
Did they? Yeah, they were big on the sack and pepper, which apparently is like 30 of those things, and then a Dr. Pepper. And they're like, oh, give me a sack and a pepper.
Oh, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's kind of a thing now.
And you're like, and here is some. That's today's. There you go.
Would you like some Tums with that?
Yeah, would you like to have? Here's this pink liquid.
Here, take this, and this is a coupon for a treadmill.
Yeah. here's our cardiologist. Here's his card.
You want to go see him? Check that.
Pepper sponsored by Doctor.
Yeah, here, eat those and go see this guy, and we'll let you know if you're going to survive.
30 of them. Holy.
30 of them. Yeah. I could be exaggerating. Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't do that.
A sack and a pepper.
We don't
Sack and a pepper. So, and then afterwards, we actually ended up going to lunch with Chris, which was lovely.
Yeah, Barrio's Queens or something like that.
Queenborough,
No, it was Barrio's Queens.
Yeah, Barrio.
Very good Mexican food. Barrio Queen.
Yeah, it was great. I'm not a big corn tortilla fan. They had solid
I'm
corn
not either,
tortillas.
but those were actually very
Those
good.
were solid. Also,
Quite the review of the trip. It's fantastic.
Yeah, well, I mean, I want people to know. A lot of stuff happened.
Barrio Queen.
And Chris was awesome too. It was great to be able to have lunch with him and kind of...
Good guy.
Yeah, just like see...
So you could ask him more questions.
Oh, absolutely, because I really didn't get a lot of FaceTime, so I wanted to get real close and talk to him. No,
Do you
but that
get that? It keeps going on.
No, it's okay. It's just Tata. Don't worry.
Oh.
92-year-old great.
Tata.
She's surviving. She's good. Thriving.
Maybe this is her last call.
No, definitely. Believe me, it's not, because I spoke to her this morning, and I'm sure I'll speak to her again.
Yeah, she's
But
totally
she's
fine.
fine.
Okay, and then after?
Hola, señor Mad. ¿Cómo está?
Why is my grandmother Mexican?
Wow, so
I don't know.
Okay, we went to Arizona. He thinks that every Hispanic is
Everybody's
Mexican,
Hispanic.
right?
Wow.
Everybody is now.
super aggressive. He's very racist.
He is.
He is.
Wow.
Hey.
There's-
There.
All right, then
Then we went to Owlier. We had the event at Owlier Cigars.
it was awesome. I'm so glad I left with another T-shirt and some stickers
Yeah.
and a button.
So the Lenny,
The stickers I got to put up on our no parking side.
so the Lenny shirt's gonna make its debut at the next podcast.
Oh, it's cool. So I'm penciling for the next one.
Lenny approved. Do you want to show up? Dude,
Show up.
that door's always open to you, bud.
Just call first.
Okay, but don't.
Well, we have to set up the tables. Oh, we have not mentioned the new furniture.
Ooh,
Yeah, this
we
is weird.
haven't.
Oh,
You
that's
told me
right.
that we
This
weren't
is
allowed to
the-
talk. Anything we want to discuss?
Also, does any?
How do we just mull? Wait a second. We just can't just mull over the entire hour.
No.
No, we have that.
It just means he needs to call because I have to set up the end.
I wish that people could call in, like it would be like a live thing, so they could be like, "Why are you guys so little? What happened to you from the last show? That we all look like
all
we
midgets.
like this is nice. This is good.
This is- Oh, great. Now he's dead. You come
I know.
So it will be here next week. You have to run all
run the
this.
board.
Yeah.
I'll show you quickly.
This is nice though.
It's lovely. Yeah.
Beautiful.
A lot better than the other stuff, man.
Yeah, Greg
Designer? Is it a designer?
It's custom.
told Greg what we wanted, and
And he made it 2 inches taller than we asked
Yeah,
for, so
yeah.
it worked out great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We said we needed this high, and he goes, that doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I can't do that.
We can't do it.
So now we're not going to pay him.
Oh, cool.
That was the deal.
He knows that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, the event at Owlier.
Yes. So Lenny is definitely.
Lenny Schmiegel.
I always say that Lenny is my kind of lunatic. And now you guys got to experience it and understand
yes.
exactly what I'm talking. Now we can't talk too much about the story
Because you guys got to pay for that.
because that's part of the
Shoot.
It's a
Patreon.
Patreon. this
Pay
week.
for that.
Well, I mean, I think some of those stories are a little off color, and I mean,
Pretty good.
yeah,
We have to keep our-
broken ribs are involved and all kinds of other things. So,
Yeah, some explosions, some,
so if we're gonna
Sell it.
if we're
Sell
gonna
it to
say,
Patreon. I love it.
if we're gonna
missing
say those
fingers,
stories,
possible
yeah.
loss of a hand.
Yeah.
I like that.
you
There's a lot that happened.
But another
things that
song.
may incriminate him, they
Yeah.
belong on a
It
private
could be used in court maybe at a later date.
on a
so-
private section. So
But we have a nice whole interview with Mr. Schmiegel.
We do.
yeah,
That will be on the Patreon this week.
yes,
Hey, what a stud. I mean, what a
You're a
guy.
good guy.
I mean, it's
And
amazing.
now he's
It's like,
dad, and
I
it's
know,
awesome
dad.
seeing him being a
Your
dad.
baby.
Yeah.
It was so funny to
I
like
hope the
walk in.
traditions carry on from...
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah.
Does he have a son or a daughter? Well,
Daughter.
Daughter. Oh, that'd be even better.
Yeah. Just
Even
I'm like,
better.
you want to know what Lenny did?
I did the dad when I was 5.
You know what's amazing though is to see like, okay, so you have him like one-on-one, you get to know him a little bit, blah blah, but then to see how he interacts with customers, it's pretty cool. Like
Oh,
he's
like
that's
a-
his
like
that's
a
his
switch.
that is his
A
jam.
switch goes
yeah,
off
he just
and
like
he's-
that is his jam, and he knows what he's talking about, and he's, I mean, great tobacconist. And it's awesome to know that you have your cigars in the store just because you know that he's taking care of it.
He's a good dude. Yeah.
He's a good
I mean,
dude.
wow. Yeah, you're absolutely right. When he would approach customers, it was like a flip of a switch.
Mhm.
Just there to help, and he knew everybody.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's the cool thing, just because like that's not necessarily like your typical cigar shop. I don't know if you've ever talked about Owlier before, but I mean, I don't know if you want to touch on that a little bit because
Sure,
even me,
let's touch on it.
come, we're touching it. Even like when I had come in, like I was kind of surprised at what we were walking into. First off, we went to the first place, and
It was literally a convenience store.
well, it was a gas station, and then I got excited because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna surprise Mike and Mike with some bangs. And then they walked in behind me, and I was like, oh hey, I was about to give you guys some bangs, and they were like, shut up, you thought this was Owlier too. I was like, okay, this is good. So then we ended up finally getting to the spot, and yeah, you walk in, and it looks like a discount tobacco depot type situation, but then
It looked like a convenience store.
yeah, it looks like a convenience store, but then
Then you pop that door, and there's that big, beautiful lounge back
huge
there.
lounge,
with the
huge
TVs in it,
humidor,
the leather chairs.
very well titled. Cigar Humidor, Cigar Lounge. Apparently, he has had issues in the past. Hey,
Confusion between the
is
two.
there a humidor? Oh, I should have gone with the
See the
2.5
words up here,
foot
up there?
letters.
wow, I didn't even see those words.
Is there a place I can sit down? The other 2.5
Yeah.
foot worth of words over
Yeah, I totally missed that.
Oh, wow.
Well, and of course, it was beautiful to go see Mr. Rowe,
The row.
the Rowe
The
of
row.
Roman Craft.
Yes.
Yes,
Mr.
always
Michael.
nice.
I felt pretty good about that segue.
I like that we all walked in, and I'm going to bring this up because it's fucking hilarious. Mr. Matt Humpton is, always dressed in the nines in the suit, and Lenny says, "What? He bring his attorney?" Talking to me.
Well, I appreciate it because later on he was like, "Oh yeah, trying to dampen the wound, to just put something on it." He was like, "Oh yeah, I told him that I wouldn't take you. He wouldn't let you come in unless you came with him." I was like, "You thought I was his attorney? What are you talking about?" It's okay, Lenny.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I get that all the time.
I do get it.
But the event was awesome. He's
was
got
great.
some great customers.
The doc, it was cool. I mean,
Should we
obviously,
hit him for listener of the week?
Yeah, he's going to be our listener of the week.
look at
are we gonna have like 10 seconds of silence? Are we gonna start meditating?
Was it Dr. Jeff?
Yep.
Dr. Jeff is listener of the week.
I love that. I just went with the doc. I loved it. Cause I was like, "Hey, you the doc?" He's like, "Yep." I was like, "Perfect. That's what we're gonna keep it as."
So yeah.
Yeah, we didn't catch his last name.
It was great to be able to.
Matt had questions for him too about his health.
Yeah, well, not so necessarily about his
Are
health.
cigars bad for me?
Well, that was kind of the thing. I was like, I just want you to tell me I'm gonna live forever. That's really what I wanted from him.
Hey, you can take a look at this. It's
He was a respiratory type doctor.
Yeah, he's a lung doctor.
Lung doctor.
And he's like, I've cut enough. He's like, he actually said, I cut open a lot of people like
Yeah,
cigarette
smoking
smokers
has
and
made a
stuff.
lot of money for me, but not this type.
Yeah, never this type of smoking. And it was very cool because I mean the guy he'd only started smoking like 3-4 years ago, and he's
in it.
knee deep.
2 lockers in there.
Yeah, 2 lockers, aging stuff.
Yeah, he was even saying on all the bags.
Yeah, he was even saying like Guatemala. He's like, oh yeah, this is. I mean, I was walking him up and down the table. He's like, oh yeah, Guatemala, great cigar to age. That's so, doc. He's like, yeah, like 3 years on it. I was like, okay, so that's a certain kind of smoking. Love
He's
that.
a professional.
He is a professional. What a nice guy. And it was cool to be able to go. It was also
I was gonna say.
no, because I wanted to get back to what I was going to say is that obviously Mike goes into places, crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
It is nice. It is nice to go into a place, and it was cool, especially like all the way across the country. That he's like, oh, I think that it was first to me that he was like, oh, yeah, you have a very familiar face. And he looked at Mike. He was like, you have a very familiar face. And I was like, well, there's only one place that him and I are ever together on the internet. So let me tell you.
Boom.
So it's actually the podcast.
The podcast. He was a fan of the podcast.
Very excited.
Love that.
Love that. What was it like?
I got reprimanded. Did you see where I did my Pellegrino last time? I did it over here because I didn't want to get.
All right, we got one more shop. We got to talk fast because we had 2 minutes and we got to go.
Okay.
Then we got rid of Mr. Hunt for the evening and we went to Cedar.
We did go to
Lounge and
Cedar.
Cigars with
That's
Mr. Rosales. Very, very upscale, very nice place. We had a romantic evening around the fire pit.
Yeah, we shot the shit. It was
Discussing life and
Let's talk about why. Like, what?
complicated family problems.
and then 3 women came over and asked if they could sit with us.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you notice their husbands came over very fast after that?
You make it sound like
No, they just wanted the heat from the fireplace.
Yeah.
Is that what?
And how old are they?
Is that the heat that they wanted?
They were probably my age, Tyson.
Yeah, maybe a little older.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, they were.
But that's the same guy who came by looking for the phone when we first got there.
Yeah, super angry.
Super angry.
No.
Mike offers to call Rosales. Asks, "I'll call it for you." No, it's fine. I'll find it.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh well.
but apparently that's where all the bougie people hang out.
I love that.
Cedar Room.
Yes.
And that's when I left, huh?
Yep. You missed it.
Yep. You went to drive back.
Also, I don't know if we can tell a little story about my drive
About
back.
your lonely drive back.
Tell you what. Let's go to break and then we'll get his drive back story when we come back.
I didn't really want to talk about it anyways.
Good.
We'll come back. Okay. Hold on. We'll be right back. Bye.
I get that.
Okay, we're back.
Hi.
We're back.
Okay, now Mr. Okay, after we sat there all by ourselves,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then you left. You had to
I did leave. I ended up leaving. Well, first off, I ended up being able to fly out to LA a little bit early because I figured I was going to spend some money. I may as well go see some family while I'm out there. So I was out in LA, and then I made the 6-hour drive down to Phoenix. Very easy.
Yeah.
Felt like I was driving on Mars.
Yeah, desert.
But when I left, it was about 7:30.
Yeah.
6-hour drive.
Uh huh.
Not the best.
Right.
How
And
dark is the?
Oh my God, pitch black. Like nothingness.
No lights.
No nothingness. There's nothing.
How did you know you were on the road? Did you ever?
It was flat. It was flat, Michael. That's how.
Yeah, but I mean, if
mountains
the road all of a sudden turned and you weren't looking,
Oh, no. Well,
next thing you know, you're
what am I doing? Am I going to cover my eyes? No.
Well, you're lighting your cigar.
No. Actually,
You know,
no.
you're
I learned my lesson about
Looking at
smoking.
porn on your phone.
While I learned my lesson about smoking, even with like having just a little bit of the window down. Literally the most chapped lips I've ever had in my entire
Oh,
life.
that's right.
Sweet Jesus.
That video you sent me was
Oh,
They
yeah.
were nice. They were nice red.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, and it's so funny because then you put a little Vaseline. People are like, yeah, lipstick on. Just like a little bit of pop of color. Come on.
Yeah.
Red pocket square, red lips. Come on.
Yeah.
You get it. So I made the drive.
Yeah.
Of course, I had to stop for gas because gas in Arizona is like $3 less than it is in California. Did you like all this stuff?
Yeah.
I make my own because I don't know what's going on over here. And then I ended up getting my cold brew, which was garbage at Starbucks because I guess in Arizona they have to cut it with water.
has
Stupid.
sand in it.
Yeah, that's what it is, the grounds. And then I got some In-N-Out. Just like I had to get that before I went.
Yeah, you did that.
And then literally, that was a terrible
You got a
choice
sack of pepper?
because I didn't get a
Should have
sack
got
of
a
pepper.
bang. You should have got a bang.
45 minutes in, I thought I was going to be in a coma. I had to stop and I slept for like 10, 20 minutes. And then I was on my way. But I get to LA, right?
Uh-huh.
Get to my brother's house. And he calls me at like 1:30 in the morning. He's like, oh, hey, like, are you good? Blah, blah. Like, I'll leave a key on the door or whatever. Okay. So I get there. Man, I'm tired. Then I go up to the back door. Oh, hey, there's the key. Go to put the key in.
Oh, he's at the wrong house.
No,
Oh, that would've
the
been-
key doesn't fit. And I'm like, okay, I know that everybody has wonky locks and stuff, so I'm like, maybe the top one. No, okay. How about the bottom one? Still no.
Is it
Okay.
the front door?
So I'm like, why would my brother give me the key to the front door when it's so much closer to him in the baby's room, the whole thing? So I go up to the front. Still doesn't work.
Okay.
And I'm just like, if anybody's watching this at 2:30 in the morning, me going around in a Burbank neighborhood, well, what the heck is going on here? And so I feel bad, so I'm just texting him. I text him 10 times, so I'm not going to call him because they have the kids and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
By the grace of God, my little nephew, before he went to sleep, went out the sliding glass door, and the sliding glass door was open. Because otherwise, I would have just been chilling.
Oh, I would have
Chilling. No, I know. Well, I mean, but I was so happy. And then my brother like woke up, and it was my sister-in-law's key to her office or something.
Oh,
And I was
nice.
like, oh, good. Thanks, Joe. And I was
Maybe
like,
that
and I
was
was like,
your
in case you get a call from any of your neighbors about a large man in a cufflinks trying to break into the back door, you know who it was.
There you go.
There's my story. That was it.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
That's amazing.
All the hunts are a mess.
Mm.
Except Gary.
Gary's got his stuff together.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
Congratulations, Gary, on your 4th child. What a good guy.
I was talking about your dad.
Oh, Gary Senior. Gary Senior.
Yeah.
Good guys. Good guys, those on boys.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Okay. Moving on. We moving on.
Sure.
Okay, so that wraps up the trip. Anybody? Any more last minute?
Okay.
Well, before the trip, I went to Halloween Horror Nights, and we haven't talked about that
Oh no, we didn't.
because there's some good shit that happened there.
Oh well, please. Hold on, let him check his notes from the trip.
Is that
Go.
okay?
No, this is more important.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, I highly suggest always taking the Express Pass. If you don't take the Express Pass when you do the Halloween Horror Nights, it's a complete fucking waste of time.
Can anybody get the express pass or just
Yeah,
because
it's an extra $150.
Oh, so you gotta pay for the
It's
express
worth every penny. You just walk right on.
Wow.
It was fucking amazing.
So what's it cost to get in? I know you had passes, so did it cost you
so
anything?
it comes
or is
with, no, it comes with my season pass.
Comes with season pass. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you don't have season passes, what's it cost?
It's like $100.
So $100, so then another $150 to get in, so you're $250 and you're not waiting in line?
Yeah, life is good.
Yeah, I guess that's worth it.
Yeah, so we hit everything. We were done,
Was it just you and Britt?
No, Brittany didn't go because she's very pregnant and
Okay.
she gets super scared of those things.
Oh, yeah, so it's bad news.
So she
I
can't.
don't like it. I'd never go.
So she
First
can't
haunted house.
She,
Ah! Ooh, another baby.
she can't get shit faced, and well, not shit faced, but you can't drink. But dude, I will tell you this: those fucking haunted houses, those guys are so dialed in. I have never
Oh,
ever
man.
had. I go every year.
Right.
I've never had somebody come so close to my face in every single haunted house.
How do you not punch them?
Okay, let me tell you.
Oh,
so
I mean,
funny.
just out of reflex.
So talking about Gary Hunt Jr. hates Halloween Horror Nights. I don't even know if he's allowed back because he's had some incidents there where getting so close to him, like knee-jerk reaction to just grab somebody.
Yeah,
and,
that's what I meant. Just
sure, you can't grab the employees.
Guy jumps
You
in your
can't-
face.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You kind of go in with. You have to kind of like. I talk myself down with just kind of
Don't kill anybody.
not
That'll be
moving.
fine.
Like,
But
just kinda
do
walk
you
in
get
and
scared of
just-
those kind of things? Like, do you?
No,
Okay.
no. So they jump out. I'm like, that was close.
You are so.
Oh,
I was like,
gosh,
damn, I felt your breath.
Yeah.
I mean, holy shit.
Here's a tic tac.
Yeah.
You need this.
Damn. So there's one scene. It's like they had like this Universal Monsters haunted house. So we're walking in, and you guys ever seen Young Frankenstein?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so they have Quasimodo there. I go, oh look, it's Igor. So this guy got
wrong movie.
So he got super. Oh, I knew what it was. I was just fucking with him. He got super angry. He goes, "I'm Quasimodo." I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
Oh wait,
No,
the guy from Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Got butthurt about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, pal.
He helped me clarify that he wasn't Igor.
Jesus.
I'm like, okay, we get it. Yeah. And then I had one guy, like, there's a Facebook thing, like, there's like a graveyard thing, and this guy had like a spray can before he walks in. He hits you with it, and he's like, how do I say it? Like, he's like the cool kid or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you're a dork. Da, da, da. You know, like he's saying that to me. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I almost punched that guy.
Yeah. Just out of, not even because I was afraid, but just that I hated his guts.
Yeah, just because he just made me, he aggravated me to a point where I was like, oh man, but he's in character.
Yeah, you succeeded. I hate your character.
This is not good. So, one of my friends, my old school friends, was with us. Her name, we call her Animal. We call her Animal for a reason. And she looked at the guy and said, "It's not gonna suck itself." And he had nothing to say back to that. He said, "This is why nobody likes you." I was like, "Oh man, wow!" I mean, you just shut him the fuck down, which is pretty cool. And then
his integrity, hitting him really weird.
Right there.
It was it was just like you could tell that he was just totally shaken about it.
Just shook.
You know, just like a blank stare.
Do you work here?
He's like,
we're employees. We're together. I'm here.
Yeah, it was that was
Damn,
pretty
Animal.
pretty intense. Yeah, Animal was she's not one to, you don't want to mess with her. And then so as I'm leaving, you know, obviously, you know, I'm well versed in the universal experience. So as soon as I'm leaving, I bust open my Intemperance BA Intrigue, and I start walking through City Walk, and all of a sudden I hear this shouting from behind me, and it's
Pierre's talking about
hold
the
on.
house.
Right, it's my wife. Hold on.
She heard us on the break.
She did. She heard. She's tapped into the camera
She's Facebook.
Hey,
to make sure she's not going into labor.
I am podcasting. Is everything okay? No, I'm okay. All right, love you, bye. So,
Hey, that was Brittany, everybody.
yeah, that was Brittany. So,
She used to do the show before she was pregnant.
well, you know, when you double call in, you got to answer. When there's two
Oh,
rings,
yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I hear the shouting from behind me. Put that cigarette out! Put that cigarette out! I look back and it's
Still Halloween Horror
and,
I know, still Halloween Horror Nights.
and it is Honey Boo Boo's mom. You know, pre weight loss. And I was like, oh man. So she looks at me and she goes, "What's that horrible smell?" And I turn around and I say to her,
It's you.
I said, "It's probably you because you haven't bathed successfully in a long time." Woo! She got super angry. So then,
Wait, she
Security.
didn't like that? She didn't.
no.
You're right.
She
You're
was just
right.
laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, you
No.
got me. High
No.
five.
High five.
So she waddled over to
Oh.
security, and I was like,
Waddled over.
I was like, go tell him. So she goes and tells security.
He said I smelled that.
They're smoking cigarettes.
Okay, well, first of all, we're smoking cigars, so that goes to show you how fucking intelligent this person is. And he's like, I don't know what to tell you. You're in.
I don't know what to tell you, but also you smell bad. Did you step in something?
Have you,
Did they throw
have
something
you
at
gotten all the being under all those rolls or what?
Did he throw something like you? Sorry, that's Mike Palmer's joke. I just don't know if he said it loud enough.
So yeah, so it was pretty.
I'll talk to him right now, man.
It was nice. It was a good.
Sir,
it
you
was a
threw
nice
shit on
victory.
this woman.
Yeah.
It smells terrible.
So really upset her. It was you know.
Best of times, the worst of
It's just
times.
kind of amazing to me. It's like, you know, you obviously haven't taken care of yourself in a really, really long time, right? Like, you gave up on life 20 fucking plus years ago, you know, with the first tub of ice cream.
Yeah.
Right? And here you are fucking chiming in on me smoking this because you have a fucking problem with it?
Also, was she sober? Was it just her?
Oh, yeah, it was just her. I just saw her.
Herself?
I didn't see
What?
her with anyone.
What?
She's an angry, lonely
But I mean,
woman.
it has high self-esteem. But homegirl can just like,
Yeah.
she has no team around her. She's
Right.
calling
Oh,
out.
well,
Well,
I
she
mean,
has
you
no
know.
control of her life.
She's like, I'm going to control this.
Right.
I'm
This
gonna
is where I
control
draw the
this.
line.
That's hilarious.
I had that
You know.
first tub of ice cream, but damn it, no cigarettes.
Get a salad every once in a while. I mean, come on. You know, so yeah,
that's
that
great.
was pretty awesome.
What a fun
It's
holiday.
just kind of baffling to me how somebody can be so adamant about
Yeah.
cigar smoke And in the meantime, all of her arteries are clogged. All of them. It's like, wait a second. Does the smoke bothers you? I mean,
Is this gonna be the needle on the camel's back? Is this gonna be it?
Is this where you're drawing the line?
it's like, so wait a second. So
Maybe she wanted one. Maybe that's what it was.
do you have a problem with mirrors too?
Yeah, that's
You know?
That's what
And he held up a mirror to me saying, I didn't know what it looked like.
Ma'am, Slimer is in the Ghostbusters one.
What are you doing out of the haunted house? What are you doing out?
Oh my goodness.
So yeah.
Get into makeup.
But yeah, I definitely want to make sure that made the podcast because that was pretty epic. And yeah, my rebuttal was
Fight with everybody.
was on par.
They're going to ban you from Universal. That's the
fine.
second altercation.
It's over. You know, it's like annual.
First one was like the security guard, though.
Fuck Luis.
Louis. You picked a fight with a very old man named Louis.
He was another guy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Old man working
No,
security.
first of all, he picked the fight with me. Yeah.
he was just
he
doing
started
his,
it.
He's doing his job.
Yeah. No, he wasn't. He was past doing his job when he was telling
flexing
me
on you. That's what
when he was telling me not. He's like, you can't
Mike
smoke.
Palmer, what's up? Very
He's like-
hip, very hip. Mike Palmer.
He
Flexible.
likes-
Another
he
poor
always likes to-
individual
he always
with
likes
no
to hit
control
me
of their
back.
life.
So yeah, I mean, I'm smoking City Walk with that guy. And, you know, I was smoking like in between City Walk and before the entrance to Universal.
He was
He's like-
smoking in line to get the
He's
ticket.
like, no, I wasn't in line. I was
He
outside.
sent his wife to go in line so he could smoke in line.
Right.
The thumbs
Let me
are
know when you're
tapping.
done.
The thumbs are tapping.
So I went and I left. You know, he's like, you can't smoke here. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I'll go to the City Walk. So I go into City Walk. He's like, no, you need to go smoke over there. I was like, I'm in City Walk, bro. I'm not fucking moving.
Come at me, bro. Come on.
So
You're looking
Put you
like
into
a
a
grandfather.
headlock, and I will distribute.
So
I
then-
put your cigarette out on your forehead.
So then my cigarette.
Cigar, sorry.
So then he ran over to other
Mind the
security guards, and I just looked at him and I put my hands. I'm like, come on,
Are you not entertained? That's Russell Crowe.
bring them
How many
all.
you got over there, huh?
Bring them all.
And Mike just puts up 4 more cigars. He's like, I could be here all day.
I'm gonna stand right here.
I'm gonna just
Jackson,
run
Justin,
straight on every one of these
stand behind
cigars.
Daddy boy. We gotta go.
So,
Oh man, and you still go?
I love it. It's so amazing.
He loves it. He gets in a fight every time he goes.
That's nice.
It's not every time. It's not every time.
You scared the old lady at the water park. You're picking fights at Universal.
Oh yeah.
Threatening security.
I have a lot of fun at Universal.
Apparently so. Next year you'll go to renew and you'll alarm. You'll skate in there.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, we can't have you.
Sorry. You're not allowed in anymore. Your lovely wife and children can come in, sir. But no, you are not allowed.
So yeah. All right. Moving on.
Oh, okay. We're gonna break again. No, we don't have to break again.
Okay.
This is great.
This is great. I'm so glad you're here.
Thanks, man.
We're all in fine next year. It's been.
I know, we all look good. Good time.
But I got the woo. You guys, you know. You
Well,
know,
we'll take a photo in front of the thing afterwards. We'll send it to them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I think that's all I got. Should I check my notes?
Oh, hold on.
Check
Is this
in.
like, are we?
No, the show's not over. We
I
got
just want to check. I got so many things. I got stuff to work out. I need
got
your opinions on things.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
no, please. You want to talk about your engagement?
I don't want to talk about that. One day.
Ooh, jeez.
Is that new G's? Is that new G's to him or new
Yeah,
G's
he's
to
always
himself?
on
him and you.
Good.
No,
This is nice.
me. Throw it out there.
Me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, is that everything?
Yep.
You got it all?
Yep.
All right, on to Romacraft news.
Here we go. Now this only gets a fraction of the fucking podcast. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, well, we don't have to talk about it all. I thought you
No,
were
we're gonna talk about it.
Okay, we're going to talk about it. Okay, last week in a show called Bearded Brothers.
Yes.
With Kevin Shahan
Uh-huh.
and Bradley Ray.
Yes.
Mr. Shanahan just said some disparaging comments on our Romacraft family.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
So I have exact-
Terrible move.
Yeah.
Terrible
Terrible.
move.
Terrible. He said, and I have direct quotes here,
Ooh.
Romacraft makes
Blood's already boiling.
garbage cigars.
I feel my heart racing.
He referred to them as next generation Gurkha.
Yeah.
He said, I haven't had a single good Romacraft yet. And he made reference to the swag as a gimmicky idea to help sell garbage cigars.
Wow.
Now, Bradley did try to defend the brand,
Yeah.
and he actually seemed surprised that the gentleman made the comments. But
Right.
it's been all over social media since it happened.
So unfortunately, Brad hasn't had really good luck when it comes to co-hosts.
No,
My
he's had.
sweet Jesus.
Brad is a very
Is that
nice.
guy alive still?
So first of all, Brad is a really nice guy. He
Yes,
really
he
is.
Very nice guy. He used to be a.
I'm not talking about Brad. I'm talking about the other gentleman.
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
one, yes, he's the guy that makes the little cigar prop
Yeah.
stand things. He's got a big beard and a hat.
Uh-huh.
Big Drew is a state fan. Him and
So, yeah. So, okay, I gotta take a deep breath.
all right, easy, Mike.
So here's the thing, okay? When you have a co-host that's uneducated and they make fucking comments like that, It's unfortunate for Brad because we were in town. We would have gone to see him. We would have hung out with Brad, but I'm not about to affiliate myself with somebody who makes a comment about cigars like that and really has no leg to stand on. If he didn't like the cigars, he would just say, they're not for me, or something like that.
They've been sweeping declarations.
Right. So,
Yes, that's
right. And then calling them America cigars is just atrocious. I mean, the construction on Roma Craft and Nika Sueno stuff is bar none, right? For me, the flavor profiles are fucking amazing, and I'd say that for a lot of the consumers. The price points are ridiculous, right, for what you're getting. So, I mean, to kind of come in and just absolutely slam a company like that, it's a little ignorant.
But that's what's tough. I mean, I don't necessarily know Brett, but I mean, that's what's tough about trying to get a co-host is that you got to roll with that and be like, okay, and then for our next segment, like, shut it down.
It's like, are we live?
Yeah.
Just hitting the button.
Shut. Yeah, oh my gosh, poor guy.
So
this is I believe it's the fourth co-host that's had a problem one way or another.
Yeah, so like,
Poor Bradley.
but like, I can't go see him. I'm not gonna, I would love to see the guy. I mean, he's a good dude. But like, how can I affiliate myself with somebody who just flat out bashed a product inappropriately?
Yeah, he reached out to us. Bradley did the day before this all happened, and we were gonna go see him, but then when this happened, it was
It's like, how do you go?
yeah. How do we go at that point? Can't help
Was
support
Brad able to
him.
do like any?
And like, it wasn't even, I didn't even know about it. I was like, Rosal's like, who are you going to see? I was like, I'm going here, we're going to go see Brad. And he's like, what? I said, yeah. Oh no, well, did you hear about what that guy said? I was like, no, but I'll go fucking find out.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
yeah.
Skip commented on Facebook that based on what the guy says he likes, there has to be some other reason why he doesn't like Roma Craft.
Right.
Because their flavor profiles are similar with the other stuff that he said he smokes.
Right.
So, Bradley did
That
ask
was
him.
very diplomatic of Skip.
It was. Wow.
Yeah.
You sure it was Skip?
There was Skip. He was very. He did rise above it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So.
So what else you got? Is that the end of that?
That's the end of that.
Okay. I do want to talk about one other thing.
Okay, we got 3 minutes for the next break.
All right, so take the break.
Okay. We will be right back.
Bye. So.
Okay, we're back again.
And we're back.
Is this what you guys feel like all the time?
You could not take the drink during the break. Could you?
No, I had to wait.
Is this what you guys feel like all the time? Because I feel like there's just so much room.
That's nice. No, it's
move.
the table.
No, I'm talking about the T-shirt. The T-shirt is
Oh, yeah.
phenomenal. I don't know if it's
Nice.
just this fine
Yeah.
ash T-shirt. I mean,
Yeah, because you're usually in like this outfit where you can't move. And
You
you're
can't
stuck
no,
with
no.
this.
See what happens.
doesn't breathe.
I'm unable to go to the gym as much as I'd like to, so I gotta lighten
Right.
it up so that it's a little bit.
I don't know why you don't have a job.
But ooh.
There you go.
I would see. I'm gonna rise above it too because there was.
How do you not
there
go
was,
to the gym?
There
You
was.
work at the gym.
I know it's a joke.
Oh.
Jeez.
Sorry.
God, tough crowd. Yeesh.
Oh. All right, you had something else, Michael?
Yeah. So I want to talk about this. I saw a thread, or I heard about a thread about this Baca sampler. Everybody's getting upset about the fact that.
Oh, I had that later in the notes, but we can go,
Oh,
ahead,
you
we can
did?
go ahead and do it now.
Oh, you had it in the notes?
Yeah, the Ellie's versus samplers.
Yeah, people getting super upset about
People
it.
get served up.
Yes, what do you have on the notes?
Well, it's just that one statement actually, but
Okay.
to talk about it.
I had
Okay.
it in the notes.
So people-
It's ruined my
so
whole
here's the thing.
People are getting upset that to get like the Bacchus just came out, but hardly anybody was selling like a straight box
Right.
of or even a 5-pack of or anything like that. To get 2 or 3 Bacchus, you had to buy 18 other cigars you may not want
Right.
or may not like or didn't need.
So, here's the thing. What was that?
I don't know. What does it
I
mean?
just want to put it on record. My phone has not pinged the entire time we've been on this podcast. So
Something over there. Oh, Greg's computer's over there.
Oh, good. So here's the thing with the Baca sampler. I'm gonna put the Baca samplers out there, right? And if you're a consumer that doesn't fuck with Cigar Hustler often, that's how you're getting them. You can buy that, and you can support the brand as a whole, right? Now, if
Well, it was not used specifically.
I understand, but
Okay.
I mean, this
Just
is
explain it for
using it
yourself.
as an example.
So,
Okay.
but this is what makes sense to me, okay? If you always order from me, right? If you always support my retail shop, if you always support the brand, yeah, you can have access to whatever you want. You don't have to buy the sampler, right?
Right.
As a matter of fact, a lot of people got phone calls prior to say, hey, you know what? I appreciate everything you do. Do you want any of these, right? It's easy to do that. Now, could I cater to everybody? No. And if I miss somebody, I'd say, hey, dude, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. You do always support me. Next batch is coming out. I'll make sure that, you're going to be the first phone call, right? It's just that simple. Now, if you're some slapdick that fucking sends me an email looking for a goddamn coupon code and some other fucking discount shit, no, I'm not going to fucking... Why would I sell you anything that you can't get anywhere else? I'm going to sell them.
I noticed Lenny was doing that too to his good customers.
Right.
He had a limit on what you could buy, and he was several different people. He was, same idea. Same thing.
Well, I think that Rosales gave a great Rosales gave a great comparison, because he was even saying, like, with the bourbon stuff, like, when there's exclusive things, that his local bourbon guys will give him a call, be like, yo, we got 2 bottles. Like, obviously, anybody who supports you, you're gonna give them the opportunity to get something that is exclusive.
Right.
And I think I think a lot of people don't necessarily see it as like supporting a brand. Jeez.
Brown?
Guys.
Oh, man.
I'm not from here.
He's out of the soup.
I am out of my soup. No, but I just think it's like, that's the thing, is a lot of people don't see it as, I didn't catch anything Mike just said.
Right.
Some Pellegrino bubbles settling in your throat.
No, but my thing is that I don't think people think of it as like supporting a brand as a whole. I think they're just like, exclusive stuff, new things.
Right.
Because they see it as like an opportunity, like, if I get one of those, I'll be able to post it online and blah, blah, but they don't see it as like...
Yeah, and good for them. I mean, at the end of the day...
It's not like the sampler had like 3 Ashtons and 4 whatever.
If you go out and you are constantly looking for deals, right, and are always trying to undercut a brand, why the hell would I go out of my way for you?
Yeah.
I'm not going to. Like, if you need a discount, that means I'm taking a hit. If I'm taking a hit, why would I, hey, thank you so much for beating me up every fucking step of the way. Here's some Bacchus. Fuck you.
But what's always interesting is also like when people just go online and they'll bash the idea without reaching out to their local guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's another thing that Rosales said was that, like, that kind of goes on to that consumer, like, have a good relationship with your tobacconist.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, instead of just being like a guy that's trying to get deal from all these different retailers, know your tobacconist.
Right.
Try and see, like, let them know what you like, and then support them, and not necessarily trying to get every little penny.
I don't want that consumer.
Exactly.
I don't want the consumer that needs the deal. There are plenty of other sites where you can go get a deal. Go there. And then when they get Bacchus, let me know where you stand. Yeah, I mean, it's just that simple. Right?
Right.
Boom.
Fuck those guys. So bitch all you want and go find your coupon code somewhere else.
So angry.
Check out Cigar Prop.
It's okay. I'm actually pretty happy that the anger didn't come to this part of the show.
Are you?
I am. This has been nice. Guys, if you're wondering, I'm the optimistic one in the group.
Yes,
What?
Everything's so nice and rainbow.
What? Are you talking about? Dude, I can still remember, it was just Mike and I in the Walgreens parking lot. I was like, God, what a great day. Got our workouts in, got our breakfast on.
Yeah.
Now we're ready to take on the
I
day.
was ready to boot him out of the car.
Oh.
And I came out with
That was
the
super
other
weird. That's
brand.
not what I thought at the time. I feel like I'm pretty good at reading people.
I was pretty excited. I was pretty excited.
You thought it was going a lot better than
Yeah,
that.
It was a good day. It was a good trip. It
He's
was a
sitting
good
there
trip.
going, I'm going to fucking kill
God,
him.
son of a
Where's
bitch.
Palmer with my bang?
And he
Then
came
I
out.
came out with something else.
Yeah.
Really down
And you
there.
didn't go, oh, it's that flavor? Oh, that's good. And then you took a drink, like, nope,
Yeah,
trash.
I can't
Going
do
in
this.
the trash.
I can't do this. Tastes like betrayal.
Tastes like diabetes and betrayal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me my bang, goddammit.
It was very
All
hard
right.
to find.
Can that be how you start the show every time?
What?
Give me my bang, goddamn
Give me my bang, goddamn
it.
No, we usually say in the Bang Studios, but he said I can't say that.
Yeah, so, yeah. Go ahead. Now, what's next?
Skip wanted a comparison for the new computer to the old
Ooh,
computer.
yeah.
So I finally have it for you, Mr.
Ooh.
Brenton.
Ah,
Okay, these are just obvious things other than the...
it's a
you
little
know, all-
dusty, by the way.
All the... Is it really?
Yeah.
I would love if Mike
It's
was
on
like,
smoke
it's
over there. It's on smoke.
I think it's part of the wood on the new table.
Oh, you know what? When you drilled yesterday, I bet it is.
Mhm.
They had to put the holes in for the wires. Anyway, the screen size and resolution is better.
Yeah.
We get no more errors that say memory full.
That's nice. That right there is the kill. That one's key.
That's key. Well, it also runs iMovie.
Yes.
An updated GarageBand, which means no more peaking. We don't have the sound peaking problem.
and Mike can start his music career.
Right.
When,
Wow.
yes, when reverses. I can now control the sound levels. So when Mr. Hunt comes on, I can set him different than us.
Yes.
That works. The space bar works. It doesn't stick. The other one, the space bar would stick. So sometimes I would hit it and then it would lock out the screen.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The sound is obviously better. And then I had to come up with certain shortcuts and things with the old GarageBand to actually do the show.
Right.
And I actually had to use my phone, my laptop, and the 1982 Apple to get every show to come out now.
Was that 82 Apple?
It was 1982 Apple.
Okay.
Macintosh.
Yes. Let's see. Sound editing, show prep, and video editing can be done on everything now is just done on the one computer,
Ooh.
not all the different machines.
Nice.
And then the only downfall is very minimal downfall thing. It is the adapters you have to use to get USB.
Oh, who cares?
So, well, that's just it. That's the only thing because they have switched to the mini, and as
Yes,
usual,
more
So
efficient.
real
Apple
quick,
is ahead of the curve as usual.
If-
You know,
Yes.
everybody else will
that-
soon switch to that also.
I'm pretty sure anybody who's buying that computer,
Yeah.
not concerned about the
Oh, I'm sure they're
Yeah.
not.
Not worried
Fuck
about the
this thing.
dongles,
See,
not
I
worried
gotta-
about...
Well,
gotta
see,
buy
that
another
leads into
adapter.
the next statement is now we need to update the sound equipment
Oh,
to
jeez.
go with the new computer.
Okay, we'll work on that.
So,
We're on
it
our
is
way.
Ro must. I mean, where's Ro? Ro can... What's up, bro? Come on, Mike.
I did thank him in person for the computer when we saw him, and he just sort of, it was nothing.
Ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing, man.
Yeah.
I got you, bro. And he just gave me a little pat, and we were on our way.
That's nice.
That's it.
We have some FDA news if you want to do that, but we are running into an hour, so we can.
Can we talk about the music on the trip? Because you love the music.
Certainly. Well, you know what? This is this is not as entertaining as the music will be. So we will not do the FDA news. Fuck them because nobody knows what's going on anyway.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So yes. So
FDA is upset.
I love the image they've just...
So
FDA is like, wait. We don't want this right away either. Okay.
we can talk about the music, and then I have just a couple other things.
So now I hit him for full court press with FDA. I'm like, yeah, no, we want it now.
Now, FDA.
Oh, you got nothing? Oh, okay.
Well, they
so then
followed
we can
up
just,
into last week's story
We
about
just
the
dissolve.
lawsuit. So
Okay.
yeah, not really important. But go ahead. Yes,
Alright.
yes. All the angry music you guys played throughout the trip.
You guys.
You seemed quite hip with the
Oh,
music.
you wanted to
also.
hear
There
how
was,
they
this
move
very,
my
there was a
head?
very specific song, and
just the one.
if you're wondering, I was not listening to that same kind of music in my car. If you're wondering, with the sound,
I do have to thank Michael. After we left the airport, we got home. We got in the car. He did play my music on the ride
Yeah.
home.
What a guy! I mean, selfish.
And I'm singing along. The windows are down.
Yeah, it's
hair just
the
like
hair is just
in the
well, I
wind.
have no hair at the moment. So
I was having a
bad
great
haircut.
moment. It was very excited.
Oh, it was. I knew all the words.
But I'm going to tell you right now, I mean,
There was no racial slurs being yelled out
I
the
mean,
windows. Or nothing.
the hip hop of the trip was pretty epic.
Was that point?
It's a little aggressive.
A little dark for you?
A little dark, a little aggressive.
I loved it.
Does he want
I was thriving.
Nighttime
I was.
sitting in traffic in downtown Arizona.
You know, but
and
speaking of music, real
Hold
quick.
on.
Oh,
hold on,
sorry.
hold
You had
on.
more of it?
He's playing the music and singing along, yelling the N-word.
That's not
Oh,
true.
this is hold on. First
That is
off,
not
first
true.
off,
That's
my
a
And the
couple
lady in the
lines.
car next to me happened to be a black woman, and she's giving me the eye, and she's looking at me, and I'm like,
You're
and
so
obviously,
full of shit.
okay,
You
that's
were
the-
so full
no,
of
that was
shit.
the funny
I'm very
thing.
old. I don't know the music.
That is
is
the
a
funny thing.
complete
I
lie.
thought it was so funny that like when we were going that one day that we were all in the same car, I was like, just imagine being just a pedestrian, seeing all windows down. You got Spikey in the driver's seat. You got Father Time over here in the back seat.
You got Whitey in the back.
And then you
It's
got-
like, it was like me, myself, and Irene.
And you have the attorney in the front in the passenger seat. What is this?
Yeah.
Where
It's
are
like a
these
bad
guys
sitcom.
going?
Yeah, where are they
I was
going?
like, wow. Need to be
How did
more-
they all three know each
I
other?
need, I need to follow them.
Yeah.
The attorney's obviously for the spiky hair guy.
Yeah.
That's his dad in the back. So
Yeah, it all makes sense.
he
It
picked
was
him
pretty
up in
good.
court.
It's like, yeah.
What a good time for you. Okay, but I was gonna say, phenomenal soundtrack over at Fine Ash.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
once I heard Miss Jackson, I was like, I love this place. Big fan.
And then you were singing to Mike.
I was singing to Mike a little
Yeah.
bit.
That was beautiful.
It's quite the romantic moment for me.
It was.
For the trip.
I can imagine.
Probably the highlight of the trip for me.
Get out of town. What a-
What can I say?
I thought it was the hand job you gave him afterwards.
Yeah.
That would be a highlight for him, not me.
Oh, okay. I thought you always aimed to please.
Yeah, I was obligated. And well, I
You
can't
found
remember.
joy in it.
Gentlemen
It
serving
was so
gentlemen.
small, I didn't,
Wow.
There it is.
Damn, you didn't even.
Wow.
You didn't even say anything.
I didn't say anything. Okay, if anybody,
Yeah,
see,
I'm
but
sorry.
you actually said when I
Just
heard
teed
you
off
say
on
that
you.
that skip rose above it. That's how I'm gonna live my life from now
That's
on.
it.
I was gonna bring up other things I have on the trip, things that were said, and I'm like, you know what? I'm better than that.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
I met a really cool guy at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Made his day. He's like, fuck yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, and then when the plane landed, the lady behind me across from Michael, she dropped her cane. He got her cane for her, and he carried her bags off the plane.
I'm just a stud.
I would say really just put Mike up on a pedestal.
I'm just here to help.
He
I know.
almost carried the woman too.
I think that
You know,
church every
he had
week
the-
is really.
Yeah.
I think it's really
nice.
helping.
Yeah,
So I
that's
don't know.
nice.
I think yes, it is.
Yeah. For sure. All right.
Right.
What else you got?
All right. The second night we were sitting in a hotel, we started looking up other cigar shows Patreons to see what they offer.
Oh man! Oh, you're gonna do that?
Yes. To
Oh,
see what they offer
my
against
goodness.
what we offer for different levels of patronage.
What?
Wow.
Are you gonna tell me you need to show more skin, or what's happening?
He's
No.
Oh, you're
When
you're really pumped up about this.
Oh, yes, I
I'm
am,
surprised
because
that
I
you
was-
brought it up.
Why? I thought it was very good.
Okay.
No, on Patreon is the one where you pay for different.
Mhm.
Okay, well, there's different levels.
Don't mention any of their names, please.
No. I won't mention the names. I won't
Okay.
mention the names. But there's different levels, and then what you pay, they give you little things. So, like for ours, when you pay, you get the secret show, you get stickers, you
Sure.
get autograph
Yeah.
from the show, you
Thank
get
you
T-shirts
cards.
and stuff, handwritten thank you notes and things. Well, the other shows apparently you get like Twitter shout-outs, the opportunity to buy stuff from them at a discount, the opportunity
Yeah.
to go into a raffle to buy stuff from them at a discount.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, a raffle to buy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Part of their marketing plan. You can be part of their research and
Oh
development.
yeah, the one guy will do a conference call with you so that you can help him with his marketing plan for his show.
That's always, I
And
always
you pay
love
for
that.
that.
And you pay that you have to give them money for them to call you.
Can I pay you to give you an idea? It'll make you more money. It'll be good.
There was one that had a
And
cigar.
a lot of those guys had no Patreons.
Yeah, most of them.
It's so weird. I don't understand why that wasn't
One of them
working
had
out.
a lot. The one where you get the opportunity to buy stuff from him. He had a lot of Patreons, but he was $1, $3, and something else. So
What do you guys think?
we go $5, $10, and then we go up in $5 increments.
Big time. I like it.
That's right. Well,
Yeah. There was one. It was two
Illegal
young
money.
ladies, but they were actually a band.
Oh.
So they had cigar in the name. But when you paid them different levels, you got a personal concert over the phone. Hello? Someone's
Yeah.
come in?
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's not what the face is for.
that would have been kind of cool. They call you and
Sing you a song?
sing you a song.
Happy
Well, I'm sure that
birthday.
you guys
I
could
call
probably do
people
that.
Happy birthday all the
Oh,
time.
you
which
guys
is
could probably
free.
do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they just sing happy birthday. So I thought for our show, you were getting quite the value for your investment.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where that was all leading to.
Yeah.
He
We
was
thought
so,
maybe
he was
we
so
had
entertained.
we thought maybe we had undersold the show.
No, I thought it
or
was
you
great.
weren't getting value for your money. But
You know what I thought was
apparently-
really... Oh, sorry.
Apparently, we give you quite the value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I thought was really cool? That on the way to Phoenix, I was passing the time by listening to your beautiful voices.
Oh, you caught up.
I did. Oh, okay.
6 hours. Yeah, you could have got six episodes.
could have gotten a lot of
8
episodes.
if you listen to a couple of short ones.
See, but I had to get all my music in before I had to...
For the angry
Yeah,
stuff.
stuff. No, but I thought it was really cool how the episode I was listening to, that you guys actually had the call-in listener. I thought that was really, really cool. And
Yes, we did that
I
last
thought it was a
week.
really cool idea, and I thought it was awesome to have them.
We'll have to do that again next week.
Yes, yeah, that's really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, finally, all I got is a show update, and then we can get the hell out of here.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
And it's a very small show update, but
Okay.
we'd like to welcome Tunisia to the Cigar Hustler Podcast family.
Tunisia.
Thank you, Tunisia, for listening. I don't know who it is because it was unsolicited.
I
They
feel like-
popped on this week.
I feel like my boy he's back out. He's about back out at it again. So
Oh, you think so?
yeah.
Wasn't he just in Somalia?
I don't know. I can't confirm or deny.
Because they're still downloading in Somalia. So
well, I mean, there's definitely a location.
we do
Also-
have quite the military following.
You know what I'm kind of hoping? Is those people that hijacked your credit card information and listening to the show on those AirPods?
And did the AirPods ever show up?
No, they still have.
What did you have to do, Mike? Tell them what you had to do. Things had to buy you normal AirPods.
Oh well, Michael and Greg bought me normal.
I know what. I know.
Good
Good guys.
birthday. And very nice.
Skip blew me out of the water with a fucking laptop.
And Mike's
But
like,
is this
Mike
for
and
Christmas?
Gregor, hey, there's more. Here's a rubber case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
And look, you can charge them.
Look, you got a mouse. The next day, really, the mouse was from Skip. We had to
Yeah.
write off that.
Oh,
day, so
yeah.
it came early.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's the.
Hey.
That's the show.
Well, what a great show.
Yes.
Time flies when you're having
So
fun.
help me out. Help me out with the titles here for this one. We're gonna have
Okay.
Mikey picked a fight.
Yep.
Um,
That sounds good.
yeah.
Um,
Mikey picked another fight. No, just Mikey picked.
uneducated co-host.
Oh, that's good because they'll think it's me.
Yeah.
Uneducated co-host, and what else?
What about Matt drops in?
Matt got locked out.
Matt drops in.
Matt drops in, and we're obviously of value for your money.
Oh,
There you go.
Matt
Very
goes
excited
casual.
about it.
Matt goes casual?
Oh,
Ooh,
Matt goes
Matt
casual.
goes casual.
Oh, that could be
coming up.
anything.
Matt goes casual.
All right, that's it. Episode 93.
Well, Matt, thank you for
Yes,
stopping
thank
in.
you for
Of
coming in to help us
course.
recap the show,
Absolute
Michael.
pleasure.
It was very nice to have you on the
It's
trip.
great.
Nothing like a little red eye coming
Yeah.
straight to the studio.
That's fine.
So you wore that outfit on the plane?
What? No, I did not.
Oh, so not right from the airport.
Well, I had to change.
Oh,
Sorry, Michael.
that's all right. I took you at your word again. It's a mistake.
Never do that.
Never do that again. All right, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.